The Mississippi River, America's backbone, has always been a symbol of strength and constancy. But now, along its banks, something is changing. Small, organized cracks are appearing in the earth, subtle, but stretching for hundreds of feet. These aren't the usual signs of erosion or drought, they hint at deeper, hidden forces. At first, a farmer in Missouri, a barge captain near Memphis, and hikers in Illinois noticed them. Isolated incidents became a pattern, all disturbingly close to the river. The whispers of concern grew louder. What's happening to the mighty Mississippi? Geologists and engineers arrived, tools in hand, to decipher the land's new language. Are these just surface adjustments, or the first signs of something bigger? The river keeps its secrets, but the land is starting to speak. Millions depend on the Mississippi for water, industry, and transport. The idea of fundamental change beneath their feet is unsettling. These cracks have awakened old fears, memories of great earthquakes and a sleeping fault line. The river, once a symbol of stability, now seems vulnerable. Its whispers have become a warning. The public's concern is real and the stakes are high. The cracks slice through farmland, backyards, and the river's floodplain. The Mississippi's story is shifting, and everyone is trying to decipher its new message. The land's subtle wounds may be the first sign of a deeper threat. The question remains, what is the river trying to tell us? Geologists are detectives searching for clues in the earth. The new cracks along the Mississippi are a complex mystery. The river itself is a suspect. Its floods and droughts can fracture the land. But these cracks don't fit the usual pattern. Scientists are mapping the ground with satellites and GPS, searching for deeper causes. Beneath the river lies the new Madrid Seismic Zone, a network of ancient faults. The weight of river sediment and the slow drift of the continent build up stress here. Instead of a sudden quake, this stress might be releasing slowly, causing the ground to stretch and break. This process, called a seismic creep, could explain the cracks. To test this, scientists are deploying seismometers to listen for tiny tremors. Micro-earthquakes could reveal if the faults are waking up. Soil and rock samples are being analyzed for signs of past activity. Every crack, tremor, and core sample is a clue. The Earth guards its secrets, but the investigation continues. The puzzle is vast and the stakes are high. Are we witnessing a slow adjustment, or the prelude to something larger? The answer could reshape our understanding of the river and our safety. The Mississippi's mystery is unfolding, one clue at a time. The search for answers has never been more urgent. To understand today's fear, we look back to the winter of 1811 and 1812. The New Madrid earthquakes shook the central Mississippi Valley with unimaginable force. Church bells rang in Boston, sidewalks cracked in Washington, D.C., and the river reportedly flowed backward. The ground heaved, fissures opened, and new lakes formed. These weren't exaggerations, they're reminders of the power beneath this landscape. For 2 centuries, the new Madrid Seismic Zone has been mostly quiet. Cities, bridges, and power plants now sit atop this sleeping giant. The new cracks have shattered complacency. Is the giant awakening? Scientists are cautious. No direct link is proven, but the possibility is real. The 1811 to 1812 quakes were a sequence, not a single event, showing the system's unpredictability. Today, millions live in the potential damage zone: Memphis, St. Louis, Paducah. A repeat would be catastrophic, disrupting the nation's waterway and infrastructure. The shadow of New Madrid turns a geological puzzle into a matter of national security. The past warns us, the threat is real, and the consequences could be immense. The cracks may be a symptom of renewed stress on this ancient fault system. The Mississippi's history is a warning we can't ignore. The stakes have never been higher. The Mississippi today is a river transformed by human hands. Levees, locks, and dams have reshaped its flow, enabling cities and commerce. But these marvels have also placed new stresses on the river and its banks. Levees confine the water, raising levels and increasing pressure on the banks and soil. This can saturate and weaken the ground, opening old weaknesses. Locks and dams alter weight distribution, holding back water and sediment. Some areas now bear heavier loads, others erode more aggressively. These shifts can destabilize the ground. Resource extraction, pumping groundwater, drilling for oil, causes the land to sink, a process called subsidence. When this happens near faults, it creates new stresses. The cracks we see may be the combined result of natural forces and our own interventions. The river's ancient landscape is under pressure from all sides, Our engineering has brought prosperity but also new risks. The Mississippi's wounds may be partly of our own making. Understanding these pressures is key to finding solutions. The balance between progress and stability is more fragile than we thought. The river's health is tied to the people who depend on it. Millions draw drinking water from the Mississippi. Cracks in the ground threaten this vital supply. The earth acts as a filter, but new fissures can create shortcuts for contaminants. Pesticides, chemicals, and bacteria could bypass natural filtration, reaching water supplies faster. Treatment plants can be overwhelmed by sudden contamination. Infrastructure is already vulnerable. Old pipes and reservoirs show cracks and leaks. New ground movement could damage water mains and intake pipes. The risk is twofold: more contaminants and damaged systems to remove them. Recent incidents like strange-tasting water in Quincy, Illinois, highlight the system's sensitivity. Ensuring safe water in a shifting landscape is a massive challenge. Constant monitoring and investment are essential. The cracks are a warning. Our water security is at risk. The Mississippi's story is written in layers of earth. Geologists study sediment cores, each layer a record of ancient floods, droughts, and earthquakes. They found sand blows, evidence of past seismic upheaval. Dating these features reveals a pattern. The new Madrid zone ruptures every 500 years, on average. The last major event was just over 200 years ago. The quiet since then is the exception, not the rule. The forces that shook the ground before are still present. Studying the past helps scientists distinguish normal river changes from deeper tectonic threats. If today's cracks match those before past quakes, it's a serious warning. The past isn't just history, it's a guide for risk assessment. The new Madrid Seismic Zone is patient but powerful. Ignoring its history is dangerous. The echoes from the past urge us to stay vigilant. Mystery breeds misinformation, and the Mississippi's cracks are no exception. Wild theories spread online, underground caverns, imminent megaquakes, government cover-ups. These stories fuel fear and confusion, blurring fact and fiction. Science offers clarity. Strange features often have logical explanations. Take Minnesota's Devil's Kettle, once thought a geological mystery solved by simple dye tests. Folklore and ghost stories are part of river culture but not evidence of seismic danger. It's easy for legends to attach to new events, muddying the truth. The best defense is clear, reliable information from experts. USGS, universities, emergency agencies. Scientists share what they know, what they don't, and what they're doing to learn more. Responsible citizens seek out facts, not speculation. Separating science from myth is crucial for public safety. The real story is complex but not unknowable. We must choose facts over fear. In uncertain times, knowledge is our best defense. Along the Mississippi, scientists are expanding a network of sensors and instruments. GPS stations detect ground movement as small as a few millimeters. Seismometers listen for micro-earthquakes, mapping active faults. This high-tech system builds a real-time picture of the river's behavior. The goal isn't to predict earthquakes but to understand hazards and improve preparedness. Data guides decisions, stronger building codes, reinforced infrastructure, better emergency plans. Every tremor and shift is a clue to the river's future. The mysterious cracks are a wake-up call. The earth is dynamic and powerful. Our response must be vigilant. Watching, listening, and learning are our best tools. The Mississippi story is still unfolding. Our future depends on how well we pay attention.